That's what I'm like. I'm like, what? This thing over. She can try to sabotage me. Listen. Must just came.
Please don't start, Jamel.
Jamel, don't stop. Stop. Don't. Stop. Don't do that. That's not nice, Jamel. You starting trouble. That's what you want to do. You want to start trouble. I don't understand it.
Hey, Christian. Good. They can't even see me for that banner over my face. That whole welcome to the morning show.
You want me to remove it?
Yeah. You see, that's what you get. Just stay off of it. Hey, Monica. Just don't worry about it.
No, I gotta worry about it. Come on, Joseph.
It's better in black. Because the black, well, I don't care. Hey, Tracy. My whole everything is thrown off today, so it doesn't matter. It's just really better.
Why you this way?
Because I just woke up in the mood.
Won't you see me?
What? I'm fine. They see my hair.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Melissa.
I'm setting up because I'm on these here pillows. That's what I'm sitting, setting up high. On these pillows. What else is in here? Hey, Monica. Hey, Trace. Hey, Medina. He right here. He right here. Right up under me. Wasn't paying me no mind, no nothing. Now he wants to start trouble. What? What, Jonelle? What? Do you need to have a discussion with me? Come on. You want to come up here so Medina can see you, see that you're okay, that you're not injured in any kind of way. Come on. Bring the body. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Stop chewing on my ear. Say hi. Say hi. Jonelle, say hi to everybody. Say hi. Let's say hi to everybody. No, I don't want to. Y'all, Joseph is really not in a...
My whole energy is just off.
Why?
It just is.
Why do you allow things to see y'all? Why do people allow stuff that... What did it?
Because I'm just the type of person that when I want to curse you out, I need to curse you out and get it off my chest. I was not made to be the bigger person. I just wasn't. It was not in my cards. Nowhere in my cards did it say become the bigger person. Hey, let me see your transcript.
Joseph, you're saying about being a bigger person, you know.
I did what I needed to do to fix the issue. I did. That's why I utilized my block button all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
I did. And all the way around, I used that block button. The block button was Jesus today. Block, 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 block. Block button was Jesus.
So then,
but my spirit says,
I know what your spirit says.
Get on here and rip a new hole. That's what my spirit says. But my mind says, don't do that. Just keep it moving.
Because you is petty.
Just keep it moving.
Petty, you being petty.
I am.
And then all of us got to suffer the brunt of it because you get on here with this little stank attitude.
No, I'm not acting like that. No.
Yes, you are. You see me.
No, I just, you know, with all of that, and then I looked up and I'm like, well, my whole face is bugged out. So that just added to it. So I was just like,
I was trying to fix it.
It's fine the way it is right now.
I was trying to fix it.
It was a lot.
I can still fix it.
No, it's good.
No.
It was just a lot at one time. Like when it's one thing, you know. When it's one thing, everything around me starts making me mad.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad because I got up this morning. He was surprised. I cooked him a good old big breakfast. Mm-hmm. I said, "You want breakfast?" And he was shocked. He was like waiting for me to say, "Well, cook it." And he was like, "What you gonna make?" So I cooked him breakfast and what have you, and it was fine. I just, you know.
You just feeling very that this morning. Would you be telling me about taking out my feelings and stuff?
Medina said, "Don't let Quan take over." And I'm trying to keep Jaquan nice and silent in the background.
I can't stand him, y'all. I can't stand him like Joseph got. I got more than one person down here telling you that right now. Come on here, you're gonna see something.
See, Joseph is trying to stay in
control. You're going to be sitting up there seeing something.
Joseph is trying to stay in control.
Yeah.
But Jaquan
you're going to be sitting up there seeing something when you come here with me.
And I can't allow
sometimes with the hair, that's a whole nother person.
Right. And like I put on Facebook, I am too blessed to be stressed.
Right, you're right, Joseph.
And that's why I utilize that block button where I did.
Good. I'm glad that you did. You see, I ain't said nothing. I ain't going to say nothing.
No. No.
I only say something when I have to say something. That's it.
I mean, yes, let me see a transcript. Last night was amazing.
Yes.
We enjoyed doing it.
Yes, we
did. I went back and watched it and I enjoyed your questioning. There were some other questions in the comments that I wish we would have highlighted because there were some real good questions.
Yeah, it was.
That I wish we got a chance to answer. What I might do is I might go back and write down some of those questions for tomorrow for Q&A. But there were some good questions people were asking.
But you know what? I felt safe.
Right. I felt comfortable. I felt safe. Like when she asked questions, when Daryl asked questions, when Marcellus asked questions, I didn't feel it was fine because I knew they were asking from a place of wanting to understand.
Right.
It's different when people ask you questions from a place of being malicious or trying to be malicious. Right. Because any other word is going to be like trying to be cute.
It was like we took
funny.
a deep breath last night. It was like, thank God we have to deal with that bullshit last night. Right. Them asking the stupid question.
Even the people in the comments, the questions were legitimate good questions. That's why some of them I want to go back and I may write them down today so that we can answer them on Q&A because there was a lot of good questions that we missed in the comments last night.
Good interview. Let me see a transcript. We love to do it again.
I love it.
And anybody out there that's wanting to do an interview with the McRae Kingz, all you have to do is send us an email. But we had a good time and we were able to educate properly.
Me and Tramel, we had an opportunity to do something similar to that. And it is on YouTube, but if you find it, you find it. We're not telling you where to look for it. And you can see how uncomfortable both of us were. And it just was, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. you could see how uncomfortable both of us were. And people came back and they was asking us, why were y'all acting like that? Because we both were just uncomfortable in the situation. So if we were uncomfortable, that made it look like we were uncomfortable. But all the feedback we got from everybody that watched us last night, they was like, oh my God, you guys were great. We loved the line of questioning and y'all answered everything and blah, 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 which was fine. Because like Tramel said, we were very comfortable with what was being asked of us and the questions that people wanted to know. And like I said, I want to answer some of them. So probably in Q&A tomorrow night, we'll probably answer some of those questions that were asked, and let me see your transcripts live last night.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, it was really good. I'm looking forward to another one. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the people that her people want to know more.
No, it was like, because like even Tracy pointed out to me, she was like, oh my God, there was some good questions in the comments and y'all didn't answer them. I said, well, me and Tramel didn't want to keep looking down at our phone, so you know, that's why we really, whatever, let me see a transcript highlighted. But then when I went back and watched it, I was like, these are some good questions these people was asking in the comments. Yeah. And I know somebody asked a question about they were dealing with something with their child. So I want to go back and get that one. And that one I definitely want to answer on tomorrow's Q&A. But it was good. And like I said, the questions we were very comfortable because nothing to us seemed malicious at all. Nothing seemed malicious.
You know, so many times, you know, people like us, we do interviews and stuff like that, and we get the people that ask the ignorant questions and or they're very disrespectful. There was none of that. None of that last night, and that's what really is going to count in the future of, you know, us Black LGBTQ and our community. You know, like I said, there's gonna come a time we're gonna have to sit down at the table and have a conversation. But you know what? The conversation ain't got to be about sex. Let's take that off the table. Take that off the table. We people. Right. We people just like y'all. I mean, we ain't alien. We from the same country you are from America, right?
And I think the only way for people to understand is for people like us to be questioned about it. Yeah. And that really genuinely will answer questions.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna be disrespectful.
Not just sit there and make it a minstrel show.
Right.
And then it's like you get questions asked that shouldn't be asked because you're sitting there acting like the quote unquote stereotypical Black gay man.
Making the host nervous, but you know what? Let me see your transcript. Wasn't nervous about asking us anything.
No, she was nervous about one question. I could tell. She said, "Yeah, now this is coming from love." It was Daryl's question, and I was cracking up because I'm like, I'm not. Like,
and I saw it when it scrolled across the screen. I remember when his question scrolled across the screen.
That everything that you were doing, that Daryl said, that Marcella said, we knew it was all coming from a place of understanding, and even a place to get other people to understand things. So it was like I was laughing in my head because I'm like, "Ooh, she's scared to ask." But and then when I saw it was Daryl, I was like, "Oh God!" But it was nothing. It was just amazing.
We ain't afraid of those hard, tough questions, but it's about asking those questions in a respectful manner. It's the way in which you ask them. It's the way. Not what you ask. For the most part, it's the way. I answer just by any question you want to, as long as you respect me.
Right.
That's it. You know, that made the interview very successful. Very successful. We felt so well respected and prestigious. Thank you so much to the A team and to let me see a transcript for giving us that opportunity. It was a great opportunity for us. Thank you so much. Getting on with today's show. It's so gloomy here. I think that's why he's not in such so good mood.
No, it's just
I don't like to see him like this. Like
it'll pass because I'm not one to stay like this all day. It's just like a moment, and then once I have my moment, I'm good. But it's just like it's too much. It started early in the morning. It started real early.
Hey, Love Kingz.
And it was like, really, we gonna do this today? It started last night. It carried into the morning, and I'm like, we really doing this? And that's when I made up my mind. I said, you know what? Let me
I'm not
utilize my block button like Jesus and block it before it starts. Just block it at every avenue. Because
and then Jomel over here, he trying to act all extra and stuff. Now he was minding his little business before we started. Now he want to play, and he get mad, and he trying to bully us into picking him up and playing with him. He got his toy in his mouth now. He trying to get Joseph to throw it. He want to play catch.
Just because we
Before
that, he was curled up in the bed with us trying to get our breakfast. Fine. Now all of a sudden
he want to play catch.
Hey everybody coming in. Hey everybody.
I want to play beat him in the face. I just know I'm gonna be on that list. I know I'm gonna be on that list. I know it. It's coming. I can feel it. I can feel it.
So, one thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, so y'all remember the man that was in Central Park that told the woman to put her dog on the leash, and then she called the police on him and all of that stuff like that. So they are actually trying to prosecute her for making a false police report,
and they should.
He's refusing to help them.
He's a jerk. He's a dummy.
He's refusing to help them. I think he's refusing to help them because his husband is white. But that's not going to fix the problem. First of all, you're gay, married, and that alone, she like double whammied you. She double whammied you because you were a black man and you're gay. Now, because your husband is white, because that's the only reason why. That's the only reason why he ain't trying to prosecute this woman. Because any other black man in existence would get her because he knows the ramifications of what she was trying to do.
Tell her, I forgive you, I forgive you.
No, that wasn't him. He said, we need to forgive her and move on and teach her to do better. No,
I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you something. That's the problem. That's the biggest. You know what the problem is? Is that these white people that are doing this stuff are getting a slap on the wrist, some of them. Here, y'all come along. Oh, I forgive you. And I'm going to move on with my life. And then they end up not going to jail
because he don't
for 30 days. And it's just a horror for them to go to jail for 30. No. Some people need to learn their lesson. They need that message sent to them. Sometimes just giving them a slap on the wrist and saying, I forgive you, ain't doing nothing but slapping them on the wrist.
This woman said in that statement that he was going to attack her. She thought she was going to get raped, and then she finds out he's gay. Then he tried to feed her dog. Well, if he was trying to feed your dog, why would he tell you to put your dog on the leash? Because that two just don't go hand in hand. And you okay with all the stuff that this woman did?
Yeah.
He's okay with it because his husband is white.
Yeah.
And I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah.
He's okay with it because his husband is white. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to say what I want to say, but when you roll around in the snow long enough, you become immune to the cold.
Wow. Ooh. The shade of it all. Ooh, the shade. Wow. It's so cold over here.
But it's true.
No, it is. It's true though, Joseph. That's why we gotta stay out here, Joseph.
I don't.
No. You gotta.
And his husband should be telling him. See, this is the problem that I have with interracial relationships. Your husband, your white husband, should be telling you, yes, prosecute her. Yes, she needs to be made an example of. Yes, because she'll do it to another black man. Yes, do it. No, that's not what's happening. You're sitting there feeling sorry for her because you got a white husband and your white husband don't treat you like she treated you, so all white people ain't bad. And we all know all white people ain't bad. I'm not going to sit here and even pretend like that's the case. But if they don't start prosecuting these Karens, they're all going to get away with it, and they're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. She needs to be made an example.
And our argument is still going to continue to be the same.
She needs to be made an example of, but he's not going to do it because his husband is white. Mm-hmm. That's the only reason. And any other black man in America would have sent her straight to jail. Any other black man in America. You know what would have happened to him if the police would have rolled up and started arresting him and breaking his wrist and putting their knees in his neck? He would be dead. Or walking around with a broke wrist like this, like the other man. But he is just sitting there like, oh, no, I'm not gonna participate. I'm not gonna help. Really?
Right.
Really? And you know what? Seriously, I hope another Karen gets you. I hope another Karen gets you, and if you don't do nothing, I hope another one gets you after that. I hope they just keep coming after your ass because they can, till you get tired of it.
Yeah.
Because that's what makes me sick.
That's not cool. Not doing nothing about it is just, that's the worst that you can do, is not do something
What
about
makes him think if she did it to him, she won't do it to somebody else?
Right.
Somebody else that won't be as lucky as he was when the police come.
Right. She ain't learned her lesson.
No, she ain't learned her lesson. They always sorry. They sorry they got caught. That's why they sorry.
Yeah.
They're not sorry for what they did. They sorry for that they got caught.
Mm-hmm.
They all come up with tears and sorrow when they get caught.
I like black people.
I thought I was in danger. I was in a secluded place. This is what she said. I was in a secluded place in the park, and he was feeding my dog.
Help!
And when the police came, she told them that he was going to rape her because she thought he was going to rape her because she was in a secluded place in the park.
No, but I heard her on the phone.
Gay. See, that's the part why they really want to prosecute her, because she made up this whole story on the gay man. A whole story on the gay man, which they know is a lie. They know it's a lie. I know. So that's why they want to prosecute her. And he's sitting there, I'm not going to help. Oh, I'm not going to be a part of this. Just let her go.
Get up off your ass and do something for a change in your life. That's somebody ain't never done nothing.
Hey, Leslie.
That's somebody ain't never done nothing. Want to, but ain't never but won't do it. Because
it's not even that. As a black man,
he's a punk. He's a punk, bitch.
As a black man, you have a responsibility.
Yes.
To hold Karen accountable for what she did to
you.
She was trying to get you arrested. Definitely. She was trying to get you hurt by the police because she knew when the police came, they were going to believe anything she said at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And you sitting there like you're so past that happening to you because you were lucky. You were lucky. That's all it was. You were lucky. You were one of the lucky ones. But see, those would be the ones that sit and protest gays for Trump. Because he looked like the type. He probably is one of them gays for Trump people. Because he's an idiot. When I saw that, it just upset my life. I was like, is he really this stupid? He can't be this stupid. But he is. Because, honey, if it would have been me, she would have been under the jail. Oh, I'm traumatized. Oh, I can't even go outside.
Yeah, you come after me, you going to jail, I'm telling you.
I can't even go outside.
You can forget it.
I'm just scared.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Oh, she would be under the jail cell when I was done with my stories and how traumatized
no, you're going to be like in
prison,
life in prison.
And I think I need a little money because I'm scarred for life and I need to move.
Yeah.
I need to move someplace far away from the care.
I don't trust your family. You're going to jail. Mess with them, yeah, you're going to jail. I don't play them games. I'll play that.
Right, Monica. If you don't say nothing, you part of the problem.
Yeah.
If you don't help them, you're part of the problem. Because they're trying to fix the problem. And because she would be the first one. She would be the first Karen that they're filing charges on for making a false police report. But you don't want to help. Where they do that at?
I guess here. It's like what I was talking about last night, up close and personal, about how we have a problem. Y'all, we got a problem in the black community. Our black men are killing each other for no reason whatsoever. Oh, he said something about my mama. Oh, he said something about my crew.
And you know what?
Oh, he was wearing red over there in my area.
And that's what I told somebody today. I said, my first initial reaction was to drag them like I was in Marcy Project. I said, but because of the climate of what's going on in the world today, as a black man, I feel that I should do better. I can't sit here on this platform and say, like we say, that it needs to start with us. If I then contribute to the problem.
Right.
So I can't contribute to, and that's like The only thing stopping me and holding me back, because I feel with the climate today and everybody, oh, I'm going to do better, I'm going to do better. Well, the better has to start with us, the way we treat each other.
Right.
So for me to do like the things that I want to do, that would be me contributing to the problem. That would be me sitting here telling y'all every day, we're the problem, we have to fix the problem amongst ourselves, but then I go and do something to one of us for really technically no reason. It's a reason, but it's not a good enough reason, put it that way. So
yes, you got to contain yourself.
We have to stop and think before we just react to certain things now.
Yeah, especially amongst our own.
That's what I'm talking about, because we are so quick to tear down each other. And
yes.
You got a white woman that tried to put you in jail and practically get you killed, and you willing to forgive her and move on.
I guarantee you,
and that's the problem.
She would not have to drop no charges, and she would not have said.
No,
but she would have
cooperated. It's just, you know.
Yeah, it's like, come on, guys.
Yes, Charlene, her. He refuses to press charges on her.
Yeah. And we got to stop killing our own. We are killing our own. I ain't. But in the black community, young men are killing young men. You kill somebody, your life is over. Your life is over. Don't y'all understand that? If you kill somebody, your life is over. But you don't lip sync for your life. Your life is over.
But like, I'm watching all these videos, and I'm watching all of these videos of people fighting, and I'm like, but I'm confused.
Yeah, and that too.
Y'all fighting and jumping each other, but yet y'all the same ones out there protesting, screaming Black Lives Matter.
Uh-huh.
So they don't matter to us.
Right.
Like, that's the part I don't get. At some point, we have to do better amongst ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We just do. And, you know,
that's the way they got us.
I'm from that world. I grew up in that world. I grew up in that
toxic world,
which most of these videos take place.
Yeah.
Because they're not taking place in the suburbs of suburbia.
No, it's not.
They're not taking place in places where
they're taking place in these apartment complexes. Y'all
right.
know about it. Yeah, I know we talking about apartment complexes where these girls be fighting. Y'all got apartments. That mean y'all got churn. Am I right? Most of them got churn. And y'all be out there fighting, titties out, pants done came off, fighting, carrying on.
It's just like that funny video that we watch over and over again. It's funny, but it's sad.
Which one?
With the guy in the mall. She's standing there arguing with the man, and her little kids got to be between 2 to 6, and they calling the man the F word. They're telling the man this, that, and the third. Then when she get tased, all the little kids want to sit there and scream, my mommy, but your mommy didn't stop you from acting a fool.
The baby's father gonna come out and say, you shot her in front of my kids? Yeah. She was all up in my face.
And he should have shot the kids too. He should have tased the kids too.
Yeah.
Because I would have, blip, I would have hit all three of them with the taste. I would have tased them little kids. You need to come through. Her kids act just like her.
Yeah, they would.
So when they get older, you tase them now. They will know what a taser is when they get older, and they'll keep their little mouth shut.
But you know what? You know what it comes from, Joseph? It comes from the ignorance. And we don't. It's not. I'm not saying we need to give ignorance a pass, but we need to fix ignorance in the ghetto, in the hood, y'all. We ain't speaking. We speaking from experience because we know we've been there. I lived in the hood. Joseph come from the hood. I lived in the hood. I know.
It's just
we gotta stop. We got
to begin the ignorance.
You.
If your kids, as much, and me and my sister talk about this time after time after time. As much as me and my sister may not have liked some of the things my grandmother did or my mother did, I watch her raise her daughter. She's just like both of them.
Oh.
She's just like both of them.
Tracy.
Yes. And then she says, well, I don't want her to do what I did, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm like, but you doing the same things mommy did. And the one thing is that when I point it out to her, I promise you, she changes because it's just a natural instinct. You learn how to mother from your mother. Mm-hmm. You learn how to mother from your grandmother. I can't even say nothing about fathers because most of our fathers wasn't there. So what do you explain? Who do black men use as an example? They have none.
Because you saw your uncle be a father.
Who?
Did you?
Most of my uncles were only one of them.
They were players.
Was uncles. By the time my other cousins
they were
came,
playing like OG, like me.
No, not even that. But by the time my older cousins, yes. Mm-hmm. But I really wasn't around them like that. Mm-hmm. So I didn't see. It wasn't. All I would know how the father is, I would never make the same mistakes that I felt my father made with me. So if I had a kid, I would always be there. My kid probably be sick of me calling them, being in their face all the time, always wanting to be a part of something with them because I didn't have that. And I always vowed to, and truthfully, my little brother is like that with his daughter. He's always there. She's always with him. He's always with her. He's always making sure he's doing stuff with her and things like that. And I would be the same way.
Yeah,
because we both missed that in our father.
Yeah.
So I honestly probably would follow the way he does. Like she's never out of his sight.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I would probably.
And he has full custody of her. So I don't even know how that happened, but he has full custody of his daughter. And see, that's probably what I would have did. If I had got a girl pregnant, I would have tried to get full custody of my child because what you would not do is keep me away from her. Because I couldn't. I just always vowed I would never do to a child what my father did to me. And I don't understand why men always say, oh, I don't know how to be a father. It's a cop-out. It's an excuse. Why would you do to your kids what your father did to you? That makes absolutely no sense.
Right.
And then when you watch like paternity court and stuff, and they bring these men, and it's not even the women, it's the women, it's the grown people that's like 30 and 25, and their mamas done lied to them and told them that this man is their father and he ain't the father and the mother don't know. It's like, really?
Right.
Your child 32 years old and still trying to find their daddy because you refuse to touch it. Well, I mean, he was getting around like that.
That's because people from our generation, they've been conditioned to hold things and hold secrets and keep secrets and don't tell nobody. That's how we was told. I remember my sister Kim, when she first got pregnant, she wasn't allowed out the house. She stayed in the house the whole pregnancy.
But it's not even that. It's I think
that's how we were raised. You don't talk about stuff. You don't talk about this. You don't talk about that.
I just feel that a man has a responsibility.
Right.
Just because he could walk away and leave a woman.
He should automatically have that same instinct that a woman has
right. But I get why the woman's instinct is more because she carried the baby. But he should still have an instinct that this is my child, whether his father was there or not. Especially if his father wasn't there, he should want to
I don't understand that.
Child. Now, in defense of some men, you women need to get over the fact that a lot of y'all use your kids as porn. Mm-hmm. And you refuse to let him see them, because I know plenty of men that try to see their kids and, oh, well, I need this and I need that, and you're going to give me this and you're going to give me that.
And he can't be around this one, he can't be around
and you want to dictate who he bring the kids around, but you bringing them around, every man that come around you is coming around you. It's like, it don't make sense.
Yeah. Nobody thinks about the children first.
And then when people hear, hey, Oreo, and then when I sit and watch paternity court, and I'm like, so how many men did you have sex with in that week, day, month? Because, okay, fine, I could live with 2 men and you not knowing. But when it's 3 and 4 and 5, like, come on, girl, like, what was you selling it? Was they paying your rent? Because if I was a woman and I was in that situation, I would just look, Judge. I needed my light bill paid. I needed my gas bill paid. I needed my rent paid, and I learned the power of the P.
I guess
because that's the only reason why I could see you having sex with this many men in the same time frame that you don't know who your baby daddy is. The power of the P. I would, I don't want to say the word, but now if it's 2 men, that's one. That's you can have your money man, and you can have your man that you have fun with. So that's what it is. But when it's more than 2. Then I hope your bills is getting paid. Because you should never have a reason to be broke. You should never have a reason to want nothing.
Yeah, because your
fridge should be full of food. Because if you're doing that many men that you don't know who the daddy is, It ain't even gonna be. I'll give them a week. If you did that many men in a week,
you could.
There's a problem. There's a problem. The problem starts with you. Because, honey, that ain't even the power of the P.
Yeah.
That's just,
Well, is that, they say this, I guess it's unladylike.
But see, I don't even have a problem with that. I don't.
It's unladylike.
Y'all
know what I'm saying?
If men can do it, I don't have a problem with women doing it. But most of the women that I do know that do it, they ain't popping up with babies all over the place. Talk about, I don't know who that. I know women that will just, they act like men, honey. They
got
see
sex
you,
like that?
they want you, and they gonna get you. Period. And then talk about you.
I have met women like that before.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't. If men can do it, why can't you do it? I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is now you have a kid and they don't know who their daddy is, and neither do you. It's one thing if you know who the daddy is and the daddy just don't want to be bothered with them. That's a whole different story. But when you sitting there telling them, this man, he's your daddy, and then he says, I don't know if I'm your father. They get a paternity test and he's not. So then you come to me and say, oh, he's your daddy. We get a paternity test and I'm not. Then you keep going from person to person. It's like, come on, girl. Really?
Yeah, that's too much.
That's just like, at what point do you
nasty.
decide to use
that's
nasty?
That's nasty.
Because that's especially in this day and age.
No, that means you was doing some stuff, girl. Back in, I'd have been like, ooh, Miss C, you was doing
Enjoy your day,
stuff,
Charlotte.
girl. Back in your day, girl, you was churning the girls. You was giving away all the moosey. She was giving away the moosey.
Right, Melissa got 6 baby daddies and ain't none of them the father.
Yeah. Did you say none of them?
That's what she said. They ain't saying none of that, but got 6 dudes and none of them the baby father. That's like that girl that was on Maury. She had been there with 13 dudes, and none of them was her baby daddy.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
None of her kids.
And she ended up she ended up just giving up.
Child, I would give up too.
Yeah.
13 men and none of them the daddy. Child, listen. Right, Leslie, no protection. Anytime you could bring 13 men and ain't none of them the daddy, that means you did all of that and ain't used not one iota of protection. When I didn't know women could get maggots up there. Somebody showed their little medical records that said insert 2 times a day to get rid of maggots. And I was like, how did she get maggots inside her cuckoo?
Sure, so that's not true.
I'm telling you what it said. And that other girl that made that video that went viral when she was talking about, oh, if you got green pus, she don't wash. You don't have to wash it, and she don't wash, and all she do is run water on it. And if the video was on my page, and I'm sure it's so far down my Facebook page, you'll get tired of looking for it. But if it ever pops up again, I'm gonna keep the video and put it on my Facebook page. And all the women on my page was like, she is nasty. And I said, well, I need y'all to tell me, what is this green ooze she talking about? I know I'm gay as hell, but I ain't never seen women complain about green ooze coming out. But she was serious as hell. I don't wash. I just sit there and let the water run on it. You don't have to wash it. It cleans itself, and that smells good. But if you get a little older, then you take a little of this. And she picked up some Vagisil, and you just squirt, squirt, squirt. And she was serious. That was the bad part, that she was serious. This is what she does.
You talk about that light-skinned chick.
No, she was kind of fat.
On Facebook.
And she had a little baby ponytail sticking up.
Yeah, she was on Facebook.
Yeah. And she said, sometimes you gotta flush out the maggots. I said, maggots in the green ooze. I said, green. What the hell is inside of you?
My sisters, if y'all wake up in the morning, y'all get in the shower, and you got some green oozing up out of you, child, you better run. You better run.
That's what she said, maggots and green ooze. I promise you that's what
you got some green ooze leaking.
Because the girls on my Facebook page was like, what? Green ooze and maggots? I said, that's what she said. She said, y'all heard it for yourself. Disgusting. And they was like, well, first of all, you shouldn't have green ooze, but if you have maggots, you better run to the hospital immediately.
Yeah, run, girl. Run, Miss Run, Miss Honey, Miss Honey, run, girl.
Medina, she was very serious. She was very serious. She was teaching y'all how to do it. She was teaching y'all how to do what she did because y'all is wasting money. She said y'all wasting money on all this other stuff that is not necessary. But wait a minute,
how long did she say it was between washing?
Because that was the thing. She said she don't even take a bath. She don't take a bath.
Oh yeah, she said for a year on her birthday.
Like a year, she takes a bath on her birthday every year, and she don't stink. And that's how she cleans her little cuckoo. See, let me see a transcript. You saw it, so you know I'm not lying.
Yes, I remember. Now I remember you talk. Y'all don't do that. Don't do that. I'm telling you.
Yes, she said she don't bathe. She bathes once a year, maybe twice if it's a special occasion.
She got some stuff crawling up in her. She got something crawling up in her. That's why she got maggots and green ooze.
Right, exactly. Maggots and green ooze. Like she a Ninja Turtle.
Right.
I can't.
Or a creepy cupcake.
I can't. See, Danny G, you remember that too, right? Everybody saw that video. Most people saw that because it was just one of them things where you just sat there with your mouth hung open like, is she serious right now?
But Medina says she's a witch. Oh, my Lord. Yes, she is, honey. Because she got a wicked child. If you ain't took a bath in a whole year, you got a wicked odor. And let me hear something. You don't smell the smell because your nose became immune to it. That's why you don't smell it. It's really, you really smell bad, Miss Singh. Miss Girl, you know, Miss Singh, Miss Girl, you stink, girl. Oh, Miss Singh, you are turning the girls. You are walking down the street and the girls are passing out, girl. If you ain't washed your ass. If you ain't washed your ass, Joseph, your ass.
Ooh, Oreo mouse, that is so nasty. Oreo mouse, that, ooh, not a creamy cupcake.
Yes, and cheese. She got cheese. I know them cheeks. And she was not a little small girl.
No, she was a big girl.
She got some cheesy cheeks, honey. She got some cheese up in them cheeks. Them cheeks been making paste for a year.
But you know what?
Just whacking together.
I want to ask y'all, and I want y'all to put in the comments. I want to know.
Don't do that.
Now click some of the comments.
Don't do that. I'm going to click some of y'all. Start talking.
I want to know what y'all do if y'all are around somebody that stink and you like at work, or because I've worked with people that have lit the room up when they have come in the office. They have lit the room completely up. So I want to know, do you tell them? Because, you know, they will always nominate me to do it. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I was like, just buy them a little gift basket and leave it on the desk and let them figure out who put it there. Because I'm not going to just go up to somebody and say, oh, girl, you stink and you blowing up the office.
Yeah, she could never sit on my furniture, Leslie. No, Miss C. She can't come to my house.
Medina said she would tell them. She would tell them they stink.
Oh, I would tell you in a heartbeat. Especially if I heard, well, Miss C, she trying to set a world's record or something for not taking a bath. Oh, no, she won't be doing that here. I'm going to tell her, Miss Girl.
Tyrone said you pull him to the side and tell him. Because he's done it before.
Ain't no pulling to the side, child. Somebody like that, you got to be vocal with it. You girl.
No, it was somebody.
Ooh! Ooh! Girl, you are turning it, This thing, just take about 10 steps back. And just walk right out this office.
No, me, I would walk past her desk every
Don't
day.
go to the bathroom. You ain't nothing in the bathroom gonna help you.
And she had a man. And I would just be like, oh my God. I would walk past her desk like, oh my God. It was
she had a man.
Right. And I'm like, well, if she got a man, what the hell do he smell like? Because he can't possibly take baths either.
She gotta run a rag through or something every day.
No, the one that didn't take the bath, she had kids. So just imagine what the doctors encountered when she gave birth. They probably had to wash her down and get all the crust, ooze, The baby probably had a little maggot on their forehead when they came out. When they came out from that creamy cupcake. Oh,
that is not cute. That is not cute. That's not cute, Joseph.
I wouldn't invite nobody stink to my house either.
Yeah, you can't come to my house. Don't listen. Don't try to bring nobody in my house like that. Don't you do no prank no prank shit. Don't be doing no. Don't do that. Don't. Somebody get their feelings hurt. You can't do that to me. You can't
I'm
do
gonna
that
prank you still.
Huh?
I need y'all to eat. No,
y'all do not help him. Don't help him with that.
I need y'all to go on Instagram, on our Instagram, and DM me because he never checks the DM. I want to prank him.
Y'all don't do that. Don't help him do that.
And I want to videotape the prank for y'all to laugh. But I don't know what I want to do as a prank.
Oh, jeez, I'm going to glue my teeth down, child. Y'all don't help him do that. And if y'all do it for charity or something. That Joseph, why you want to do that to me?
What?
Prank me. You know,
because it's fun.
And then you want to prank me with stuff that you know will scare the hell out of me. You know I don't do dark places.
That's Tyrone text me. See, Tyrone is going to help me prank you.
See what I'm saying? I don't do dark places. And I ain't going in nobody's woods or no shit.
See, I need to do
like
something
that.
When he thinks I'm asleep and he's just up by himself and he start hearing voices.
Oh, don't do that. And remember how I got up with the gun?
Somehow I need to like hook my phone to one of the speakers we have and just start letting sounds go through the house. Like we have a couple of speakers, so like
I ain't scared of ghosts.
I can like strategically put the speaker in the house so that he hears one downstairs and he hears one upstairs and he hears one up, in the room that we're in, or put one under the bed and while he's sleeping and he just hears, "Get out,"
and I'm getting up and getting out, child. Just stop. Don't do it. I'm telling you.
I can see him jumping out of the bed and just running down the stairs. Oh my God, out the front door. Hey Trisha. Hey Michael.
Y'all, that's the day we become unmonetized because I'm gonna cuss.
Hey Shorty.
His ass out.
Yes, I need to do a prank like that because it is good. I
know
wish I would have gotten me back to Poconos and that little groundhog.
Oh no, we're not going. No.
Because baby, y'all would have peed your clothes.
And you know I don't do animals. Just you bring no. Y'all don't let me go downstairs. The alligator in the goddamn dining room.
No, I'll put one in the washing machine for you when you open it up. Oh.
Help me, Lord. My God. Help me, Jesus.
Or I'll do like that video we saw where he went and got a snake and just put it on the bed.
I'm not scared of snakes.
But I'll get something you're scared of.
Boy. The boy.
Put some crickets in the bed with you.
Boy. You know I don't play that shit.
Get some bugs.
Yeah, no. You the boy Joseph.
Ooh. Get like a big
He's gonna make me have a heart attack.
He's gonna go.
You don't never consider my age. You gonna make me have a heart attack.
Your heart fine. Yeah. It's fine.
Just talking about that shit.
Didn't you say they told you had the circulation of a 9-year-old? So that means your heart like a 9-year-old is pumping like a 9-year-old too.
It won't be pumping like that. You scare the shit out of me. I'm telling you, I don't play those games. I don't play those games.
Trisha said, "Don't do it, Joseph. You may scare him to death."
Yeah. Were you scared? He knows how scared I get. Like I get when I get scared.
Child, he just
It's
takes
like
off running.
it's like somebody's gonna kill me. Oh my God, that's the whole sense of me. I'm like, that's
like if y'all could have saw his reaction when that little groundhog came close to him. Like Tramilla's here and the groundhog was like this close to him, and you would have thought that it was a lion, a tiger, or a bear with the way he reacted. He reacted, so of course I react because I don't even know what's going on until I see little groundhog wiggling away like this. Because the poor thing was probably trying to go home to his family and had to turn around and go the wrong way and wiggle. It's just so little and fat and chubby. It's just running like this.
Respect my space.
And it couldn't even run. It was so fat and chubby. It's just waddling like this.
I opened that door so fast I didn't even realize.
No, he tried to run through the screen or the door.
I ran. First, my face hit the screen door. Bam. Then I opened that door, and then my whole face hit the screen door. Bam. Bam. Twice. I was like, what's going on? I can't get in the house. I finally was able to get in the house when I opened up the screen door.
Medina said she gonna help you prank the beast, me.
Child.
Let me tell you something. Tramel was so traumatized after that. He wanted to go home. He said, we need to pack our bags. I said,
I did. I packed our bags. I said, Joseph, we're leaving. Get your things. I'll start the car.
He said, no, we're leaving. Close all. He made me close all the curtains.
Get your things. I'll start the car.
To the balcony. He's like, no. What if it comes back? I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. What if it can it come through? What if it can come? I said, well, then don't open.
I was checking out the air conditioning system. I want to see where did this pipe go. Let's see if this little thing can get in. I told him, get your things. I'll start.
I had to calm him. I said, just get undressed, and I'm gonna run you a hot little jacuzzi. We're gonna put bubbles in it. That jacuzzi saved the day, honey. And I was ready to go. Sit in there and relax for the rest of the night. So he was like, well, I'm hungry. I said, well, let's go get something to eat. We saw the store across the street.
That's a mess.
Well, first we went to the store across the street and got that chicken, and then when we went to the restaurant, we had to deal with that mess.
Yes, thank you, Medina. He don't understand. No. Joseph, please don't do nothing like that to me.
It's not going to be hard.
With no bugs, because you know, Joseph, I do not like bugs. You know, bugs they really freak me out.
You saw what happened when that bug flew in the car on my leg. Yeah, I was ready to pull over.
Well, I ain't worried about you personally putting no bugs. Don't hire somebody to do some shit like that, because then they're gonna get their ass whooped. Somebody can get their ass whooped. I'm telling you, somebody gonna get their ass whooped.
Just walk over not gonna be fun. A big gypsy moth right here.
Oh, bitch, you know, give a shot. Somebody get their ass whooped.
I would never do that. Ouch.
And you know, kids used to do stuff like that to me when I was a kid.
No, somebody did that to me.
Somebody's done that before. Put like a gypsy moth on it.
Trisha, yes, that's how his reaction was with Pam and Martin with that little thing when they went to Chilligan's Island.
Yeah,
that's how his reaction was.
Read that. Mm-hmm.
Somebody did that to me.
What?
I went to see my friend and her little brother came over to me and tapped my leg and said, "Hey, how you doing?" I never saw that he put a mouth on my leg. All I know is I felt something move. Well, it was a gerbil. All I know is I felt something move. And I looked down and I saw this mouse, the gerbil. The next thing, the gerbil fell in between my legs. And as a man, you know what happens with your little testicles. They said, right up into my body. I wasn't so much at my testicles because the mouse fell in between my legs. And that's how scared I was, that they just retracted on their own, and I was in so much pain, and I couldn't move. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, get it.
Wait a minute. No.
So yes, I got
conversation. No.
Who am I?
How?
I told you I'm flashing.
How did your manberries retract? How you did that? How you do that?
Because you know when you cold, they retract. And yes, they do. Well, I don't know what kind of man you are. When you are cold, your testicles retract.
He acted like he just sucked them in some kind of
That's
way.
what happened. And I was so afraid.
Where'd they go?
In.
Child, you got some serious balls
Child,
on
any
you.
man knows when it's hot, they hang real low. When it's colder or you get in cold water, they shrivel up like a little man. Well, they're shriveling up inside of you. But if you get scared or something happened, trust me, they like shot all the way in me. I was in so much pain because that had never happened to me before. The mouse said bloom and they said, and I was like, God, this thing. I was cursing. I don't want to curse on here. Like I was cursing, but I was cursing. I was like, get it. Soon as her brother came and got the mouse, because I'm half standing up on the couch like this, and I'm like, get it. He got it, and I sat back there. I was in so much pain, but I didn't say nothing to them. And then little by little, when I was calming down, everything started going back to normal. Oh, that is not a good feeling when they retract inside you like that.
Do me a thing. Don't ever let them retract inside.
Well,
don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
No, I'm
don't
serious.
do that. No, Joseph, don't do that bullshit. Don't do that. Don't. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my whole entire life. I ain't even heard some man say some shit like that.
What do you think? When people ask drag queens, what do they do? And they say, I push them up inside of me.
I thought they talking about tape.
No, you can take them and push them inside of you. Because that's where they drop from.
You ain't supposed to do stuff like that. The Lord said you ain't supposed to do stuff like that.
Well, that's where they come from when you were a baby. They drop down from there so you can push them back up.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, ask any man, they'll tell you. When they get in the cold, they draw up. And when it's hot in the summer, that's why in the summertime, y'all like men in gray sweatpants. It's not necessarily because they packing like that. It's because it's hot and their little testicles is hanging lower. As opposed to in the wintertime when they wear the gray sweatpants, they up higher because our body, like even if you have a little son, you should notice when your son has a fever, his little thing man berries hang lower than when he's at a normal temperature. Because they react to a man's body temperature.
See, that's what Jesus said. He said,
"You never noticed that when you were sick and had a fever, they hung real low, and you never paid attention that if you cold or you get in cold water, they shrink a little.
Sometimes they would hurt. Sometimes
because they were shrinking inside of you.
They was hurting. Sometimes when people told me I needed to release.
That's a whole different situation.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
I don't understand how men have bodies and don't know what their bodies do.
I don't play with those. They've been somebody kicked them one time, and me and it had a conversation. I would never let it go through that ever again. So if anybody would have ever tried to kick me in my balls,
Jesus, let me see your transcript.
I was talking to Jesus. I was talking to y'all. Listen, Jesus said, I said, Jesus, is this true what Joseph is saying? Because Joseph was saying that, and I told him, and he said, the Lord said,
you can go to any doctor.
He said, yes, it's true. I said, well, Lord, why ain't nobody never tell me? He said, Tremelo was on a need to know basis. See, the Lord don't need, it's a need to know basis. The Lord ain't got to tell y'all everything. The Lord ain't got to tell you everything. The Lord said.
Right. See, Tyrone, you know what I know what I'm talking about. Because I'm the same way. What? Tyrone said, well, he have a fever, his hang to his knees. I'm telling you. When
to your knee.
Baby, let me tell you something. When I'm hot, I have been so hot in the house because of the summertime that I have laid in the bed naked and they literally was on the bed with me.
Mine don't work like that. They've been in the same place all my life.
The hotter your body is, the lower they hang. The colder it is, the closer to your body.
Yeah, I mean, mine like
they retract. They like this. That's why they call fall. They retract.
See, mine like when
there's no man on the planet
stuff like that.
Don't know.
They get real tight. Things get real tight. But I ain't never seen them like go up inside me and stuff like that.
In the summertime, I have to.
And I ain't never had the power or the authority to do that.
I can only wear briefs in the summertime.
Is that a special gift?
They have hung so low that I have crushed them literally getting in and out of the car. I have sat on them if I wear boxers. So in the summertime, I can only wear briefs. I just can't. Now, in the wintertime, I can wear whatever I want. You ever paid attention that in the summertime I only wear briefs? You've never seen me in boxers in the summertime. Never. Because I will get in and out of. I did it one time. I crushed it to the point of when I peed, I was bleeding.
down respectfully now. Retract the balls.
Yes. If you scared.
And push them back out like peekaboo. Peekaboo balls. Y'all, that's you. That's the name we're gonna play. Peekaboo balls. I'm telling
Let me see the transcript said if I ask Mad Church Disease or Daryl that nigga unfriend me.
Yes, they will run, honey. Yes. But Joseph. and
no, Medina, they can go. They actually can go. That's why even some men that only have one, it's because the second one never dropped down from when they were little kids. It's still up there. They have two, but one.
If people like they got one ball,
yes.
Them ladies don't be lying when they be like, "That's why you got one ball."
Well, they be serious. They be serious. I've seen quite a few men like that. They have one little ball because the other one stayed up in them.
How you get it down?
You don't. If it don't fall, it don't fall. It's nothing wrong. The doctors just say it didn't fall out.
It's just sitting up there.
It's just sitting up there chilling.
Sitting up there saying something.
Sitting up there saying
something. Where's your
saying,
ball?
I ain't coming
You only got one ball. Well, where's the other? Sitting up there saying
no, they do an x-ray and see. And they can see the other ball sitting.
Just sitting there chilling
just
on the
sitting
shelf.
there saying something because it ain't coming down.
Sitting there chilling on the shelf. Is it a shelf? Or like a pocket that is in or something?
I don't know where it's at, but it's up there saying something.
Sitting up saying nothing after me. I can truly say that. I'm just trying to make sure I'm counting. That
I know somebody that had three.
You mean it's more sitting up on the shelf somewhere?
Three dropped. How now? That's a deformity, but he has three. Unfortunately, I didn't want to see it because it was just a friend of mine. So when he told the rest of us that he had three, one of them did see. He said, "I don't care what the rest of y'all. I want to see."
Yes, I want to see what.
And he said, "Oh my God, he really got three balls." I was like, I didn't want to see.
This trans woman that I knew when I was in school, she had just got her surgery. She had just got her reassignment surgery, and she wanted so she had her little, hoo-ha. I told her, I said, I want to see. Want to see. Why not? Did you ever see one?
No.
Never?
Other than a woman, a cis woman.
No, have you ever seen you? Because you got friends that are trans.
But I don't have none. Well, the ones that I know personally haven't had reassignment surgery.
Have you seen their bodies without the reassignment surgery? Have you ever seen that before?
Mm-hmm.
Is that weird to you? Because it wasn't weird to me.
No.
It really wasn't weird to me. I mean, just a man with titties. No, don't say that. Don't say that. But it just looked like a male anatomy with titties. Kind of, sort of. If they didn't have the other work there, because some of the people that I saw did not have like the hips and stuff like that.
Right, they wasn't really post op.
Yeah,
they were just in the process of getting new surgery.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that right there. I had to rewind. I'm sorry. I had to rewind. When he was
I'm flashing now. I told you I flash once to twice a day. See, if men had more conversations about things that went on with their bodies, like gay men do, if straight men did, they'd know a lot more about themselves.
Well, I thought I knew everything about my body. I didn't know I can do all that.
Well, you actually,
that sounds like that poem, Phenomenal Woman.
Actually, if you do learn how to do Kegels, you could actually
what's a Kegel?
Retract them a little bit. We'll talk about that after the show.
And why would you want to do that?
Because you can control things when you can control your Kegel at muscles.
You can control what? What else?
You can control things that happen when you go boom.
When I go boom? Well, what the hell am I going to go boom for?
Well, I would hope
do people want to go boom?
You want to go boom. You be going boom. You like when you go boom too.
Oh, going boom. That boom.
That boom.
Child, that boom can get, that boom has killed man. The boom has killed man.
Stop. Be quiet.
Would you cut it out? Would you cut it out? The boom has killed men. Men have died at the hands of the boom.
Shut up.
They've died at the hands of the boom.
They sure have. No, you can't have my hat. Go.
And then for them to get the boom boom. The boom boom. Have you ever had the boom boom? Mm-hmm. Have you ever experienced the boom boom? You ain't.
I made you experience the boom boom.
Oh yeah, I did. Yes, I did, and got on my knees and said, "Thank you, Jesus." Yeah.
See, he messed with me.
Along with some collard greens and some barbecue chicken and some rice and some.
Right, Tyrone. I gotta teach him something.
Yeah, but he experienced the boom too. Don't let him fool you, because he got boom.
Well, of course, I had to experience the boom boom to make him experience the boom boom.
Yeah, we was like boom booming each other for like almost 24 hours at one time. I was in pain. We both
I'm
was
talking
in
about
pain.
your little friend.
Oh, her, Miss Thing. We can't talk about her. We can't talk about no. You can get you a boom in the store. Mm-hmm. You can get yourself something to boom yourself with in the store, child. But the stuff that you get to boom yourself in the store, that stuff is dangerous, child. You'll be addicted to that stuff, and you'll come home every day and do the same thing.
You know, because I'm out there with it. So I told myself, just relax, let this happen. Just let me, Now, I don't know. Now. All of a sudden, somebody was just laying there shaking like they were getting electrocuted.
Yes. Child, you would have thought I got electrocuted. Whole tongue out of my mouth, slob, everything. Just, ooh, I said, Joseph, this is the best thing that has ever happened to me in my whole entire life. I got my life that day. I got my life. Let's do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Come on, do it again. And he did it again. And if you think I finished, I got my life again. They do it again. Do it. No, Joseph, do it just like that. No, I was directing him. He was doing it. It was the way in which he was doing it. He was like moving. It was
now
moving.
We wasn't even. It's not probably what you, because see, you keep saying do it again. Like it wasn't that. It was a little toy that I had that he had never experienced before.
And I kept on telling him to do it over again. Dude, you got to do it over again. For real. I need to feel that again. One more time. Just one more. Just. Okay.
But Gina says she hates us.
Why? We having grown folks talk this morning at Coffee with the King. We having grown folks talk. Let me go get my coffee. You're going to do it?
Mm-hmm. That's 12:30.
Oh, it's 12:30. Okay. Oh, well, it's time to go. Is it time to go?
It's time to go.
We start. Yeah, we say it's time to go. Guys, it's time to go. We had great conversations today. We covered some things. We covered some positivity, and we tried to stay on a positive note. Yeah. Yes, but sometimes, guys, we got to get at the table and have these conversations. These tough conversations.
Right. We try to give you tough conversations.
Look, tough love, tough love.
And educate you.
Put your hands up, receive it. That's all you got to do is put your hands up and receive it.
And try to educate you all in the same time.
That's it.
So, thank y'all for coming as usual.
Yes, we do. We thank you for that. Please make sure you're following us on all social media platforms. Of course, you guys, you should know what those are by now. For you new people, make sure that you hit the like and you hit the subscribe button. Right, it's over here. Subscribe, guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be on the notification team as well. Okay, you'll get all the alerts, And this
make sure you follow MJ&J Family Mukbang.
That's right. That's
on
right.
July 18th. She is giving her daughter Jayla, who is turning 4,
Yes.
a virtual birthday party.
Yes, and Jayla is a beautiful old girl.
And Jayla wants everybody there.
Mommy!
Yes. Oh, I know Monica laughing
like,
right
Mommy,
now.
Mommy!
Y'all have to watch Monica's Mukbang when she got locked out of the house to understand that.
Yes, you gotta get some inside joke.
And then after that, we will be on the panel with Monica, as well as Blogs and Fiction. We'll be hosting the panel. We don't know what time yet, but it will be July 24th. And if you want to help support our platform, our CashApp will be in the description box. It's the MKingz, as well as the PO box if you need to send us anything, as well as our McRae Kingz boutique. That's also in the description box. Any and everything you need for us is in the description box. If you have any questions that you want us to answer on Q&A with the Kings tomorrow night, be sure to email us at TheMcRaeKingzCorner at gmail.com. That too will be in the description box. So any and everything you need for us will be in the description box. So just check it after the video.
Check it.
Just check it out.
Check it.
5
Check
minutes
it.
to put it
check
all
it,
there.
Check it. Check it. Check it.
Probably
Check
about
it,
2
check
minutes
it,
to
check
put it all there, and you'll all be there.
Mm-hmm.
And with that said, y'all, I hope you all enjoy your day, whether it's sunny or cloudy or overcast.
Try to
or
enjoy
rainy
the
where
day
you are.
and do something different.
Enjoy your day. Thank you all for getting me out of my little cloudy moment.
Yeah, I'm glad, because then I have to deal with his mess for the rest of the day. You going downstairs in your little space.
I might. Don't press me. And with that being said, you know how we always end. Walk in peace and love, sunshine, and happiness. Where you going? Where you go?
I ain't going nowhere.
Well, then I can't get me time. Walk in peace, love, sunshine, and happiness. And always remember, it's Team McRae.
All day. Don't get punched in the face.
And there they go.
Don't get punched in the face. You almost got beat.
Who getting punched in the face?
You.
It's not me.
Sometimes your mouth just really that.
And
yes.
Is it a problem?
Yes.
You
it can be a
married
problem. Gagnation can set it on you.
You married it.
Big
So
gag pill with no water.
You married it, so deal with it.
I don't have no other choice but to deal with it. Don't get beat.
Roxanne says she collects pocketbooks. Roxanne.
Oh, for real? She collects pocketbooks. I need to look at her collection.